Welcome, class. Today our session title is Week 6, Session 22, Bond Polarity and Molecular Polarity. We will move slowly and make the chemistry understandable. Your goal is to combine bond polarity and shape to decide whether a molecule is polar. Listen for these key terms: dipole, bond polarity, molecular polarity, symmetry, partial charge. First, keep the three chemistry levels together. A molecule can contain polar bonds, but be nonpolar overall if the bond dipoles cancel by symmetry. Molecular polarity depends on both electronegativity differences and three-dimensional shape. This is why drawing the shape matters before judging polarity. When you feel stuck, ask, what did I observe? What are the particles doing? And what symbol or calculation represents it? The core model is this. First, identify polar bonds. Then ask whether the molecule's shape allows dipoles to cancel. Symmetrical molecules with identical outer atoms often cancel. Asymmetrical molecules often remain polar. Do not rush to an answer. Build the model first, then let the model guide the calculation or explanation. Now, let's work an example. Comparing CO2 and H2O. CO2 has polar C=O bonds, but the molecule is linear and symmetrical, so the dipoles pull equally in opposite directions and cancel. CO2 is nonpolar overall. H2O has polar OH bonds and a bent shape, so the dipoles do not cancel. Water is polar. Notice how the answer comes from evidence and reasoning, not from guessing. Here is a second example. CH4 is nonpolar because its CH bonds are nearly nonpolar and its tetrahedral shape is symmetrical. NH3 is polar because the trigonal pyramidal shape and lone pair create an uneven distribution of electron density. Now answer this self-check. Is water polar or nonpolar? A strong answer should include polar. Hint, its OH bonds are polar and the molecule is bent. Before you leave, practice actively. Task 1. Explain why CO2 is nonpolar even though C=O bonds are polar. Task 2. Classify CH4 and NH3 as polar or nonpolar. Task 3. Describe how symmetry affects molecular polarity. At the end of your study, write one sentence beginning, "The chemistry idea I must remember is." For more practice and exam preparation, visit www.bridge2exam.com.